zuhören. Das war jetzt echt schlimm, dass alles dunkel war. Dann am Anfang nur die Polaroid, die ab und zu mal so ein bisschen Blitz machte und
Reporting is ordered, sir.
You awake?
Sorta. You forget your coffee?
For once, I don't need it. I gotta talk to you about something.
Okay.
boah, erstmal Luft holen, ey, das war wirklich schlimm. Wirklich Angst gehabt. Es ist nichts passiert. Aber das Spiel gaukelt dir vor, dass etwas passiert.
Here I am.
You didn't tell me you knew Leonard.
I thought we'd been through that.
Let me finish. I spent the night going through his stuff, and I want to know what you think.
About what?
You obviously know more about this place than I do. About what went on here, since I left at least.
What do you mean, you went through his stuff? What are you looking for?
Someone calls me and says Rachel is alive. Then a lipstick appears out of nowhere. It feels like something weird's going on.
Rachel is dead.
I really don't know what to think. It's just that...
Look, the storm is dying down. You'll be able to leave soon and go back to your life. And you can forget about the whole thing, like you did 10 years ago. What do you care about this old business? It's not worth losing sleep over just to play detective.
I'm not busy at the moment. I want to follow my instinct. Haven't done it in so long, and it feels like things don't add up here.
Okay, let me hear what you're thinking.
If there's one thing Leonard taught me, it's that you've got to listen to what's buzzing in your head. First, it might just be a confusing noise, but if you connect the dots, then it starts making sense. And right now, I've got a beehive in my head.
All right, let's go hunt some bees then.
Oh wei. Die war noch jung, ne? Sie sah sie in einem Flur. Ey, bitte, bitte. Okay. Wir gehen das durch.
In this article from a couple years back, there's a statement by some girl who affirms she saw Rachel in a hallway at the Timberline.
Who's this girl?
A classmate, Glenda Ferguson. I tore out the page. I think the magazine was MT Woman.
Nicole. That's a gossip magazine. They would sell their mother, even their cousins and nephews, just for a bunch of new readers.
I know it's not a very reliable source.
Rachel fell 90 feet into a void. She can't be alive.
I thought I was the skeptical one here.
Was war das denn?
So, listen to this. Graphologists doubt the authenticity of the suicide note left by the girl.
Who said that?
An investigative journalist. The article came out a year after her death.
You think it's a setup?
Perhaps.
Okay, well, I'll hear you out.
I found a copy of the local paper, dated December 29th, 1981, the day that the body was discovered. According to the forensics report, Rachel had been dead for days. She was 9 weeks pregnant.
Yeah, that was the official version.
Das ist Rachel, ja. Mhm.
You know, I can't stop thinking about Rachel's father.
Reverend Foster. He was a very strict man. Harsh, even for pastor standards.
He and Leonard spent hours debating the nature of reality, the universe, and God.
Well, opposites often attract.
Do you ever see him?
Rarely. He gives a service once in a while.
Priests always made me nervous. Them and their invisible boss.
His daughter's death destroyed his ego. His faith made him even more cynical and lonely than he already was.
I can remember him demanding total perfection from Rachel. That was insane.
You don't think he could have harmed his daughter?
Hey, no. But even Reverend Foster is a player we shouldn't underestimate in this story. Just saying.
Right.
Mir leid, dass ich gerade so leise bin, aber ich will das irgendwie mitbekommen, was sie da für Hinweise hat und Gedanken. Und ich bin gespannt, ob wir hinter die Story kommen, was wirklich passiert ist.
Remember the lipstick I found downstairs?
Yep, you made a big deal about it.
It doesn't smell.
Should it?
After they've been open for a while, lipsticks smell really bad.
Maybe there's been other women. I mean...
From what I gather, Leonard was a sort of recluse. And don't forget, the lipstick is really old.
Could the cold have preserved it?
Possibly.
Anything else?
Hey, I found a book in Leonard's things. It's a collection of poetry, but it's got notes written in it.
Did your father write them? What do they say?
Dates, notes, thoughts. Listen to this. Today I saw Rachel. Or Rachel is sad. Or Rachel says she feels alone.
He kept a diary about her.
But the book was printed 8 years after Rachel's death.
Do you mean it's like he was talking with Rachel after she died?
As if he saw her.
Well, I mean, there must be an explanation.
Of course, there's an explanation for everything, and we've got to find it.
Okay, I'd say that's enough.
Yeah, that's enough for tonight. Today, or what the hell time is it?
You think there's a lot to dig up in this old story?
Maybe, maybe not. Until I know exactly what happened. Any objections?
You don't need my approval.
Good job. You're getting the hang of it.
But sometimes it's better to leave the skeletons in the closet. Once they come out, you never know what they'll have to say.
It's a risk I already considered. I can handle it.
Hard-headed like your father. Trust me, at least on this one thing. Go to bed. You need it.
Agent Crawford, this bit of advice. I'll follow it to the T.
Errungenschaft, ist sie wirklich tot?
Hey, cutie pie. How are you?
Daddy? Daddy, is that you? Where are you? I can't see you.
You came back in the end. It's like the inescapability of a celestial body's revolution. We can't help but follow certain stars' brightness, even if those stars have died millions of years ago.
Daddy, I missed you so much.
Their light is alive, and it reaches us. And those stars are alive and dead at the same time.
What are you trying to say? I don't understand. I can't see you, Daddy.
Listen, sweet pea. My sweetheart. Listen to my voice. It's important.
I can't see you. Where are you? Where are you?
You know how much I love you.
I know, Daddy. I've always known it. I love you too. Say it again, please.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Rachel, 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 Rachel.
Morning.
Am I interrupting?
I was eating steak and potatoes, cheesecake, strawberry shake, and a frothy cappuccino, Italian style.
So the usual frozen beans.
Sharp as a tack, as always, Agent.
I did find something. Some tapes that were found in the main office. In truth, I shouldn't even have taken them.
Oh, so what'd you find, Billy the Kid?
Well, I don't think it's anything useful.
Wait, where did I put them?
What?
The pliers, so I can pry the words out of your mouth.
Oh, sure. Okay. It's VHS of the behind the scenes of a TV broadcast, but it's all bullshit just to attract an audience. Trust me that...
Jesus, you can be really long-winded.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. They're tapes about haunted hotels, weird and mysterious stories, stuff kids like. With these guys who call themselves ghost hunters.
Ghost hunters? Did they hear about the old farting ghost?
I'm not sure, but they went on a tour of old buildings in the county, and they stopped by the timberline, too.
Whatever, let me hear it.
Okay, but I'm warning you, it's kinda... well, listen for yourself.
Okay, the lights look good. How about the headphones?
Don't know, there's like a buzzing noise. Listen.
Yeah, true. Well, the German ones were better.
We are about to enter a nightmare hotel. A place full of deceit and secrecy where terrible lies were played out. Nah, I don't like that. I'll do it again later. Oh, the room with the fireplace isn't bad.
Okay.
Spare me the kitchen. I wouldn't know what the hell to say.
Fireplace okay? Kitchen? No. Stan, where'd you leave all the gear? Room 1. I stuck a piece of tape on the door. I didn't get that. What room? I got a buzz in the headset. Damn microphones. 117.
Danny, what's that stuff in camera? It's giving off a glare and burns out the frame. I told you no tricks.
What tricks? I didn't use anything.
Stop fucking around, Danny.
I told you I didn't rig anything.
I saw it too. It's a mirror, isn't it?
Huh?
It looked like the reflection on a mirror.
What'd you smoke this morning?
What the fuck are you two up to? Cut the crap. You're freaking me out.
Holy shit, there it is! There it is!
Where?
I saw it. It's just up there. It's like a light, like a door that opens. I swear,
Dad! Stop touching me or you'll give me a heart attack.
What are you talking about? I'm like over here.
Fuck, I felt someone touch me. Are you kidding?
That's it?
the tape's damaged. Too damp.
Well, I'd say fucking typical.
How ladylike.
What happened in the end with the TV show?
Never aired. Some say they ran off, ditching everything there.
Yeah, but they mention a room on the tape. I'd like to take a look.
It's, 117, I think.
117, yeah. Same floor as my apartment.
Okay. Ich habe langsam das Gefühl, ich komme nicht um Geister drum herum. Einen Schluck trinken. Okay. Klar, wir gehen jetzt zu 117, weil die Geisterjäger so viel Glück hatten.
I can still hear that guy telling me Rachel's alive.
If he calls back, go into special protocol mode.
Which is?
Trying to sell him a vacuum cleaner.
Why did I even ask?
Wo ist denn 117? Oh, ich hab mich so erschrocken, Alex. Es gibt wirklich nichts Schöneres als das Lachen eines Kindes, außer es ist 3 Uhr nachts und du hast gar keine Kinder. Vielen Dank für 20 Bits. Oh, ich bin erschrocken, ey. Dieses Spiel ist ja fürchterlich. Obwohl, ja, ich sag das halt immer wieder, es ist halt nichts passiert, ne? Ach so, doch, in dem Zimmer war ich. Ich habe niemanden gesehen. Habe ich noch meine Taschenlampe? Ja, habe ich meinen Fotoapparat hier? Ja. Wir bewaffnen uns mit der Taschenlampe. Ich werde dich blitzdingsen. Alter. War das? Seh mir nix. Irgendjemand ist in diesem Hotel. Wir sind bei Tag 5 oder 6. Ich weiß es gerade nicht so genau, weil ich so nervös bin. Und der lässt uns hier einfach so rumstolzieren. Macht ab und zu komische Geräusche, sogar im Dunkeln. Was ist die Mission? So. 112. Dieses Hotel ist halt auch im Hellen gruselig. Und eben, als auf einmal es so mega dunkel war, das mich echt fertig gemacht. 111? Hä, bin ich falsch? Ah, doch. War das vorher schon da?
Hey,
I found the room.
but
But someone barricaded it with an L bracket.
do what they do in movies. Bust through the door with your shoulder.
Real funny. I need a screwdriver. I think I saw one around somewhere, but I don't remember where.
Probably in the basement.
Seems to me I've seen one in the garage. Or was it the generator room? I'll let you know.
Ich arme Verrückte, ne? Wie ich so ganz mutig hier meine Taschenlampe halte, als wäre es ein Laserschwert. Ich weiß nicht warum. Ich hätte ja auch runter gucken können, ne? Aber ich habe immer irgendwie das Gefühl, dass jemand über mir steht. Haltung annehmen. Och, Wawa. Ich bin krank und mir tut alles weh. Nur kurz. Shit. Das ist doch eine Werkzeugkiste. Nö, warum sollte ich da einen Schraubenschlüssel drin vermuten?
Hey, found the screwdriver?
No. I keep thinking about those guys, the ghost hunters. You sure it was an act? It sounded so natural.
Awesome actors, I'll give them that.
I can't stand the idea that my family problems might end up on cable or some tourist guide.
Fortunately, it seems that won't happen. They hightailed it out of there. God only knows why.
Don't tell me you believe in ghosts or some bullshit like that.
Well, I'm not superstitious, but if someone believes that a black cat is bad luck, then you also have to believe that something else is good luck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Prayer, for example.
You're saying prayer brings good luck? I doubt Reverend Foster would agree.
A screwdriver.
I'm out of here.
Armes Putput, ja, armes Putput. Auch ich darf mal leiden. Hab ich die alle offen gelassen? Ich bin mir nicht sicher, ob die da vorher auch schon stand. In diesem Raum ist es voll laut, ne? Check-in, Boiler Room. Hä? Hä? Ach, hier lang. Hier noch runter, ne? Hm. In der Garage.
Think I can have Mom's car taken away?
Sure, we'll send up a tow truck. What's it still doing there?
We left with Uncle Henry, so the car stayed here.
She must have been furious.
Yeah, but she took her keys with her. In fact, they're somewhere in Portland.
I see.
Anyway, at the time it was a real clunker. Now it's vintage, I'd say.
Cool.
Cool.
Psst. Wo hat sie denn, Ah. Okay, wir haben ihn. Errungenschaft Schraubenzieher. Ist das? Was ist das für ein Geräusch? Sind das Windspiele? Besen. Sollte das nur Melodie sein? Und dann ist dieses Spiel wieder auf einmal so komplett leise. Es ist einfach leise. Es macht mich fertig. Habt ihr das gehört? War das das Telefon? 101 bis 108 da nicht, ne? Da. Alter, ich höre echt Dinge, ne? Wir machen so. Ich weiß halt nicht, wo ich als erstes hingucken soll, so, ne? Ich hab so Schiss, dass irgendwo einer steht. Hast du auch eine gute Tasse? Ja, leider nicht. Ich hätte gern eine, wirklich. Ja. Aber wenn wir schon bei dem Thema sind, ich habe einen Adventskalender. Einen Marvel Lego Adventskalender. Verrückt, ne? Sieht man das mit Absicht hier so? Boah, mir kommt keiner hinterher, oder? Wie ich die Tür nicht zumachen kann. Ja, klar, natürlich. Dieses Zimmer ist irgendwie schlimm.
How much do you know about those TV shows? The ones about haunted houses?
I know they're popular. A lot of tourism revolves around them.
Did the whole Rachel story really bring them here?
Everyone in town knew about her suicide. Had a bit of gossip.
Ugh, so sad to see the place you grew up in go downhill.
I know. I'm so sorry. Believe me.
Okay. Will ich das? Ja, ist bestimmt voll schlimm. Ja, halt so ein Zimmer für so eine Gruppe, ne? Hier sind so die Betten. Hier ein bisschen so wie so ein Wohnbereich. Ist halt blöd, wenn du Geisterjäger einlädst, ne? Und die haben Angst vor Geistern. So ein bisschen. Das war hinter der Tür, oder? Spiegel, die sind abgehangen. Was genau suche ich jetzt? Ach, hier ist auch so eine Kamera. Man hat irgendwie gar nichts gehört. Die Tür ist einfach zugefallen, wie von Geisterhand. Was denn da los? Kann da jemand nicht schlafen? Wir haben doch noch. Keine Geister, haben wir gesagt. Wir haben doch noch gar nicht so spät. Hat die Tür sich. War's das? Was? Okay.
Hey!
For fuck's sake, Irving!
Oh, what did I do?
He gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, I'll warn you with a carrier pigeon next time.
What?
I'm just curious to know what you found in that room.
Well, you should be. You're never gonna believe it.
Hat jetzt einen Weihnachtsbaum aufgestellt. Ach, die Witze? Die Atmosphäre, ne? Macht sie sich jetzt hier irgendwie häuslich gemütlich oder was? Nein, lass es zu, lass es zu. Ich dachte nicht, dass das funktioniert. Jetzt ist das offen. Ich möchte nicht, dass das offen ist. Mach das aus. Was?
Oh, look at that. I thought I lost you that time the Thompson girl came to play. Leonard must have found you someplace. Oh, the key's missing. Well, maybe better that way.
Okay. Nee.
Here I am.
You still there?
Where else should I be?
Home?
I wouldn't miss Nicole's amazing adventures in the remote mountains for anything.
Irving. Don't tell me you're staying on just for me. Go. I promise not to get into any trouble for the rest of the night.
I already told you. I'm sticking around till you get closure.
Thanks. You always do that?
Do what?
Worry about every desperate stranger that knocks on your door.
You're no stranger.
But I don't get it.
You've been a part of this place since you were born. You belong here.
Well, I thought I left all this behind. Maybe I still have a ways to go. To be free?
You're making progress. 2 days ago, you would have skinned me alive if I'd called you a country bumpkin.
2 days ago, I imagined you as a pimply kid from rescue services with a Boy Scout complex.
Pimply? My skin is as smooth as a 12-year-old's. It's good we're just talking on the phone then.
Listen, is this contraption really a phone? It feels like a walkie-talkie / defibrillator.
It's a real phone, and trust me, in a few years, everybody'll have one.
You think? It's easier for me to believe in ghosts than to imagine people being hounded by a phone when they're out and about.
I'm grateful for it. I wouldn't have met you without it.
Well, I'm glad you're here. Yep, I probably would never have said that either 2 days ago.
Maybe once this whole thing is over, we could,
We?
me, you, us?
We'll see. It's sure gonna feel weird not to talk to you at least once a day.
Same. Oh, hold on a sec. Don't go anywhere, okay?
Huh? Oh, okay.
You have a good night too, Miss Flattery. Merry Christmas.
Good night, hon!
Here I am.
To be honest, I never thought I'd spend Christmas like this. Sorry, I was going off on another flashback about the life of Nicole Wilson.
Christmas Eve is the right time to reminisce.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get it too.
yeah. That's what there was, in the end. There was like a strange kind of warmth. Then it all ended. Christmas of '80. Me and my mom were at my aunt's house in Billings, and Leonard was here on his own. While I was pretending that I liked my aunt's sweater, he and she were...
Nicole.
They...
Hey.
And a year later, she killed herself. And what she was carrying, too.
Don't be like that.
There you have it. These are my memories, and, Hey, did you hear that?
No? What are you talking about?
Like a...
I see you.
Clinking.
No. I don't hear anything.
Sorry, I want to check.
Okay.
Ich weiß nicht, was sie gehört hat, aber ich hab's nicht gehört. Habt ihr es gehört? Ich hab... Was? I see you. Ja, Alex. Oh, Alter. Okay, ganz ruhig. Tief Luft holen. Wir können das. Was ist das klären? Sozusagen das erklären, ne? Das habe ich doch eben schon mal gehört, aber wo kam es her?
I
Alter.
needed to tell you something.
Not now. I heard a sound. Something familiar.
Listen, I've had this in my head for a while. I don't know. I seem to sense a sort of chemistry.
Are you trying to tell me something, Irving? Something embarrassing, maybe?
I can understand that you can't stand the sight of the timberline, not even on a postcard, but for me, this is important. It's given me the chance
You've
to
been a
meet...
lot of help, and I'm happy you're here, but right now I need to figure this out. Sorry.
Somehow, it would be nice if, after this whole thing, we could meet in person, have a drink. I mean, if I'm going too fast, just say no, so probably...
Irving.
I know it's ridiculous to ask out someone you've never even seen, but people get close in lots of ways.
Please. Shh, a sec.
Okay, maybe I crossed the line. Sorry, I'm a klutz sometimes, and...
Irving, please shut the fuck up. Thanks. Listen, we'll get back to this. But now just give me time to figure out where the sound is coming from. I'll call you back.
Sure. Sorry.
Ich weiß nicht. Hier, oder?
Sorry, I was busy.
Oh, no problem. It's fine.
What'd you want to tell me?
It's this microphone. Sometimes it captures sounds,
What sounds?
whispers.
It could be a draft in the crawl spaces. Hotel's full of them.
Yeah, sure. Sorry. I didn't mean to worry you.
Heads up, and if you sense trouble, just let me know.
Hat mir ja viel geholfen. Hässliche Dekoration. Und wo kommt das? Warum muss ich dem Geräusch folgen? Von hier kommt das, ne?
Found anything?
I can't hear that sound anymore.
It's easy to freak out when you're on your own up there.
Maybe you're right. Who knows, but it seemed so similar to how I remember it.
Hey, don't think about it anymore. If it comes back, we'll try and figure it out.
You know, for a second it was nice to imagine that the past could come back like that. We always had a party on December 23rd. Maybe you heard about it? It's pretty well known in the county.
Sounds amazing.
You should have seen the ballroom back then.
I can almost picture it.
The last time Rachel's family was there, Reverend Foster wasn't as sullen as usual.
And your parents?
My mother had eyes only for Leonard. And I saw he wouldn't stop staring at that girl.
Rachel.
She talked and moved with the grace and confidence of an adult. She wore a dress with a bow on her back. She was so beautiful. Perfect. Fuck. It was the beginning of the end and we were breaking out the champagne.
Nikki,
Sorry, I'm becoming a freaking nostalgic up here. Well, I can't hear that sound anymore. It's gone. I'm gonna look around again and then I'm going to bed.
be careful.
Bessere Zeiten, hä? Was? Was? Oh, ich hab mich voll erschrocken. Sie sagt nichts. Du bist... Habe ich irgendwie mein Kram? Nein? Ich träume das, oder? Was ist das schlimm? Was ist denn passiert? Ich träume das. Ich träume das. Ich träume das. Das ist ein böser Traum. Das ist ein ganz, ganz schlimmer, böser Traum. Wer hat 2 Daumen und schläft heute Nacht mit Licht? Oh mein Gott. Ich bin im Hotel. Was zur Hölle? Warum willst du mit Licht schlafen? Damit die Monster keine Probleme haben, mich zu finden. Bin sehr zuvorkommend. Scheiß Typ. Alter. Geh zu. Was? Wieso spricht sie denn nicht? Warum sagt sie nichts? So, hey, wie bin ich denn hier hingekommen? Das ist ja merkwürdig. Die läuft jetzt einfach rum, sagt nichts. Das Hexenfeuer des Hotels. Da. Ich bin mir nicht so sicher, ob das da schon die ganze Zeit lag. Ich meine, manchmal verändert sich was, weil sie was umgeräumt hat und so, aber... Habe ich noch die Karte? Karte auch nicht. Ich kann nichts mehr auswählen. Ich kann nicht raus. Ich gehe jetzt einfach zurück in mein Zimmer. Verschließe mich dort. Ich hab... Psst. Warum genau lasse ich alle Türen auf? Weil es verdammt gruselig ist, ne? Aber warum... Was ist denn los? Wo sind meine Sachen? Ich habe gerade kurz überlegt, ob sie sich vielleicht wirklich einfach noch umgesehen hat und so. Aber dann hätte ja ihren Kram mitgenommen, oder? Okay, ist das ganze Inventar.
Irving?
Merry Christmas, Nikki. Ho, ho, ho. It's a little late for holiday greetings, but I expected...
What?
Well, I thought you were calling to... Hey, is everything okay?
Yes. I mean, I don't think so. No.
What happened?
I think I sleepwalked.
Like
Ah ja,
the
klar.
old Laurel and Hardy movies?
I'm serious. I woke up in church, standing in front of the lectern.
Wow. Does that happen a lot?
No.
One doesn't just become a sleepwalker from one day to the next.
It used to happen when I lived here. One time in February, I ended up outside.
But no parent leaves the doors unlocked if their kid sleepwalks.
I never told anyone.
Sleepwalking episodes are common in children.
That's not the point. I forgot all about it. Then I come back here and it happens again. If I ended up in that church, maybe there's a reason.
Sometimes following your instinct is the best thing.
Yeah. I'll do that. Oh, Irving?
Yeah?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Nikki.
Ich traue ihm ja immer noch nicht. Er hat schon recht, dass er unglaublich viel weiß. Vielleicht schleimt er sich nur ein. Ich will nicht in die Kirche. Das ist ein Scherz, oder? Ich bin da gerade so lebend rausgekommen.
Irving? You still awake?
Yeah, sure.
I thought you'd gone back to sleep.
No, don't worry.
I'm not good with words. I mean, with people. I feel like I don't thank you enough.
I really want to be there for you. And it would be interesting, nice, I don't know, to meet, maybe?
If I ever get out of here. Anyway, yeah, it would be interesting. Irving from FEMA.
Oh, cool, yeah. What would you like to do?
A day at the lake? I think I caught a glimpse of Hauser Lake yesterday.
That would be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice.
So, I'll organize it.
Yes, sure, yeah. Cool. I'll go.
Yeah, me too.
Hi.
I was thinking, there really could be a repressed reason as to why you ended up there.
So you've come to the conclusion that I'm not crazy?
Never thought that. Well, at least not in this case.
Oh, fuck off.
Hey, language, Sister Nicole.
All right, all right. So, if I think about the church, I think about my mother. She often helped Reverend Foster. She decorated for holidays, did fundraising, and put up booths to involve the whole community in parish activities, you know, that kind of stuff.
I know what you mean.
I think she found gratification in doing that, something she didn't get elsewhere, including the hotel. When we moved to Portland, she quit.
Fundraising?
God.
I gather you didn't exactly have a high opinion of your mother when you were a kid.
Well, she was really busy with the hotel. I was always running after Leonard. He was much more fun than she was, no doubt about it. He was a philosopher capable of calculating the motion of celestial bodies while taking apart and refitting a motorcycle in less than half an hour.
What about her?
In the same half hour, she could have audited a business balance sheet. There you go.
Ah, a businesswoman.
No. What I understood later, living in such proximity to her, is that Mom loved feeling needed.
A religious community like ours makes you feel needed, without a doubt.
I suppose.
Irgendwie ist das so gruselig, ne?
Nikki?
When there was a party, my mother always got out the usual streamers and decorations and stuff. She raced in and out of the church, but I never discovered where she kept all those things.
Never asked?
Oh, a million times. She didn't want to answer. She said they were in a safe place. A real mystery.
What kind of decorations could they have possibly been?
Nothing explosive. It's just that I had the bad habit of sneaking all over the place and forgetting what time it was. There was that huge lady, the assistant cook, Mrs. Bryce. She used to get so mad.
A judicious girl.
They promised to reveal the secret storeroom when I got older, but I must have forgotten.
The mystery of the secret storeroom. Ooh, sounds good.
The riddle!
What are you talking about?
Leonard was never good at keeping secrets, but he taught me a riddle to get there.
Can you remember it?
Incredible. Yes. Oh, something like, down the stairs, watch your step, don't fall apart or it's your end, round a corner, turn around, there's your way in front of you. All that's closed can be open too if you see beyond its looks. But how can I remember it? How it's... I...
Wow. A total mystery. Wanna play?
Yes. I need to think about it. I have no idea what it means. I'll call you if anything comes to mind.
Also, es scheint ja irgendwie zwischen Kirche.
Someone broke into the church. Some fucking screwed up camper.
Oh, your father left it open for mountain wanderers.
Goddamn sons of... Ugh. I'll have to clean up this mess before Jenkins shows up.
Yeah, keep an eye out. Normally, no one's around in this weather, but you never know.
Ugh. Okay.
Man genau hinsieht, ja.
You want to play the organ in a church in the middle of the night? Really?
Hey, what are you doing there?
Dunno. I think you stayed on the line. Didn't notice.
You think it's too horror? The church, the organ, the notes reverberating in the dark?
It's been years since anyone played it.
My mother's heart would break to see it like this. She adored it.
You should take it with you. To play it. In Portland.
I couldn't play even if I wanted to. I never learned.
I don't think playing the organ is a crucial thing these days.
Yeah, right. Tell that to my mom.
Essential part of a woman's education, I must admit.
Oh, poor Mom. She had a daughter that would rather dig for gold at Hunter's Gulch till the cows came home.
I can totally picture you.
Uh-huh. Then there was Rachel, who reminded me how useless I was in music. Look how good Rachel is. Look how she puts her mind to it. She doesn't know how to read, but she's got a real ear for it. While I was considered the illiterate artist in the house. If Rachel had been around, she would have improvised Beethoven's Ninth.
Was she so perfect?
Yes. I'm only just now realizing how jealous I was.
Keep looking.
Okay. Okay. So. Bild von Heiligen. Achso, das kann ich auch ansprechen. Habe ich auch noch nicht gesehen. Oh.
What'd you find?
The paintings of the saints. I was convinced Leonard had gotten rid of them.
Why?
He liked saying that it was more likely to find God in a supernova than in a church.
I don't see what he had in common with the Reverend Solomon Foster.
They mostly talked for long stretches, in between chess moves up in the attic.
United by pawns and bishops, but divided by the saints.
Divided by everything else, I'd say.
Okay. Wieder okay. Kann ich bitte... Das ist ja voll schlimm, dass ich jemand drücken muss. Das sind halt einfach nur Steine. Hier hinter ist irgendwas, oder? Oder sind das alte... War das ein Schmetterling? Das ist dieses Rätsel. Eine Zwischenwand?
Oh, shit.
Trau mich nicht. Errungenschaft, jemand war hier. Oh mein Gott, was ist das denn?
Shit.
So, found the mystery.
No. No decorations.
Is everything okay?
I found something.
What?
It's like someone built some kind of bedroom. Irving, you there?
Of course, yeah. What bedroom? Tell me what you see.
Okay. There's some windows. Drawn on the walls. Books. Sheet music. A pink bed. It's like a kid's room.
No way.
This place doesn't make sense. No one would live down here.
Nikki, I think you should get out of there now.
Oh, wait. There's got to be an explanation.
Okay, that's it. Now I'm calling the head office in Billings. I'm telling them it's code red emergency, so they'll have to...
Jesus Christ, Irving.
What?
This is all Rachel's stuff. Understand? It's her room, a replica.
You don't know that. You can't know what her room looked like.
Everything here reminds me of her. Let me look around. I'm sure I'll find an explanation.
But my other hand's on the red phone.
Keep it there, but don't make the call. I need to figure out what's going on here.
Did you get out of there?
You know by any chance if Rachel wore a retainer?
Maybe. There was an article saying they hadn't found it at the site of the suicide.
I remember. She always made a horrible noise when she clipped it onto her palate with her tongue.
What does Rachel's retainer have to do with anything?
I found a box. It could be hers.
Why should someone keep a 10-year-old retainer?
Maybe they're not just keeping it. Maybe they're using it. The box is empty.
No way. I can't...
Let me go on.
Das ist ja voll gruselig. Das ist gruselig. Niemand schafft den. Rapunzel. Oh. Von Rapunzel ist Dornröschen alles dabei, ja?
get out of there right now.
No, I found a key. It's from my old music box, the one in Leonard's room.
I'm having a hard time following.
If everything in here is Rachel's, then why is my music box's key here?
I don't know and I don't want to know. Tell you what I think? Someone could have been in your room.
It doesn't matter.
How can you be so calm?
If someone was in there, he's not here now. I need to grab the chance to figure out what the hell is going on, or went on, here.
Jetzt mach BIM, Tag 9. So witzig, dass ich mich hier noch weiter umsehe, oder?
Yes.
Nicole, listen. I already know what you're gonna say, but please trust me. Get out of there.
Please, you're not helping.
You do realize you found the replica of a dead girl's bedroom. This is sick. This is
The more things get freaky, bizarre, and painful, the more I need to figure out why all of this...
We'll figure it out. With the sheriff. Once you're out of there, into a safe hotel room in town. Please, just...
Listen, a bunch of strange things happened since I got here. Think about it. Phone calls on a dead line. Old lipsticks that don't go bad. Leonard's notes where he says he saw a girl that's supposedly been dead for 10 years, and now this!
All good reasons to get out of there. We both agree that saving your skin is top priority, right?
I've looked over every inch of this place, and there's no one.
If it's true, you realize what that means.
What? What are you trying to tell me?
Your father... He spent years in there, in total solitude, with the weight of his family and Rachel in his conscience. He wasn't the kind of guy to just let the past slide with a shrug. You know that too.
I can't believe you said something like that.
Think about it. That room could be an act of love. Distorted, even morbid, but in his eyes...
How dare you? My father might have had a lot of weaknesses, but surely what you're saying... Leave out that he cheated on my mom. Leave out that he fell in love with a 16-year-old, but fucking hell, don't you dare even think that! He would never have built a fucking underground shrine for a dead person.
Your father had changed in the end. You didn't spend time with him, but I met him, and I'm telling you.
No! I don't give a shit about what you have to say.
I just want you to know that...
If you don't want to help discover the truth, don't call me.
Oh mein Gott, oh mein Gott, oh mein Gott. Sie ist halt sehr aufgeregt, ne? Ich verstehe das schon. Wird auch verrückt. Der Schlüssel, den ich gefunden habe, gehört zur Spieluhr in Lennarts Zimmer. Ich werde sie öffnen. Öffnen, öffnen, öffnen. Kommen wir da heil an? Wie kann sie so ruhig bleiben? Was ist, wenn wirklich jemand da ist? Ich weiß nicht, wo ich hingucken soll.
Asshole. How dare you? You don't know shit. You don't know fuck. Finally, a bit of peace and quiet. It'll help me clear my head without those incessant phone calls. I'm not a fucking switchboard, for fuck's sake. Okay, let me piece things together. I just found out there's a room dedicated to Rachel Foster in my father's hotel. Maybe with items from her real room. Holy Jesus, that's freaky. Some people think she didn't commit suicide, and some even think she's still alive. I have to think it through. What concrete clues did I find? First thing, the phone call. They said Rachel isn't dead. Then the lipstick from 10 years ago turns up, still good. And then my father's various notes where he says he still sees her. If that were true, it might explain the sighting by her friend here in the timberline. And now I find her retainer box, but no retainer. That room might not be a reconstruction. If Rachel didn't kill herself, Rachel could have lived here. But if she's still alive, why doesn't she tell her parents? Unless they're all in cahoots. No suicide, no Timberline money. No, I'm just being paranoid. And then there'd be no reason for her to live in a fucking underground replica of her room. My key in the middle of Rachel's stuff. Is it a message? Where do I fit in? Are you trying to tell me something, Dad?
My music box with the hockey player. I don't think I have the guts to hear that tune again. But I must.
Boah, ist das schlimm, ey. Warum habe ich das da aufgemacht? Das ist die Zahnspange, oder?
The 27th of December, 1983. The hockey finals at Missoula. Us against Cold Springs High. We won by sudden death after a 3-hour game, and I got the medal for the most number of face-offs won. According to the papers, that was the night Rachel killed herself. Coming home, Mom barely had the time to pull into the garage that I was already racing up to you, waving the medal in your face, Daddy. I was so happy. But you had other things on your mind, right? And you and Mom started fighting. Voices getting louder. That long silence when she comes down the stairs with the suitcases and Mrs. Bryce tries to stop her. Mom's car stays here, and we leave with my Uncle John's. I never found out what started that fight. Mom never wanted to talk about it. Are you trying to, Daddy?
Er hat alles verloren in einer Nacht, ne?